Alright guys, today we're going to talk about a style of swimsuit or even underwear. I've worn these over the years, not often. It is a unique look. It's not for everyone. This is they're tie-side thongs, G-strings. And I think that look for guys is just known to be it's more associated with women's swimsuits. You know, that's where the look kind of came from. But if you watch my videos for a long time, it's just all clothes to me. I don't care too much about the gender aspect of it. And so this is an option for guys. I don't feel bad about wearing it or anything. It's just because it looks maybe more femme looking. My judgment is more along the lines of, is it appropriate to wear wherever I am, you know, because these are small, typically small in size, and amount of coverage is the better way to say it. This is one that I've had for a while. It's Vox, V-A-U-X, probably saying it wrong, but by Cell Block 13. I did some pretty fun pictures that I'm proud of in this one. This one's very comfortable. Had I known that this one would turned out the way it did, I would have bought some more colors. They have some similar ones on their website, but it wasn't inexpensive. So let's see if we're going to focus in on that with the new lens. So this is not technically a swimsuit, but it has the bulge pouch. It does have the big logo up front. And it has some very fun tie sides. You know, one pull and they're off. At least on one side. Both sides pull and you run around naked. I guess that's the risk, sexy risk associated with it. And here's like it has an interesting back design, just all strings. So that's a fun option. This is one that I've not done a video on yet. We'll see how these get published, but EXSL, very bright, very long, dangly sides, a sliding back. So this is like a pure G-string because it will slide on the back. Don't always love that. Just with any other style, you can get the high-end stuff, you can get the low-end stuff. I would call this brand very much on the high-end, EXSL. I think it's hard to follow, out of South Africa and or France. It may have shipped out of France. But this is like a dragon fruit. It's basically pink. It's like a fuchsia pink, but they call it like a dragon fruit color, which I agree with. If you've ever seen dragon fruit, pretty fun color. Not pure baby pink, but something vibrant. Because it's just a string, it gets all tangled. That's the downside of these G-strings. Without some kind of metal clasp, they tangle and twist, and you gotta take time to untangle if you don't want that look. But a lot of fun with these, just a G-string. Expensive for those, but it is unique colors. What else can I show you? This one is from the Koala brand, and for you guys that follow me on my fan sites, you'll know that this is a fan favorite. It comes on in like in a reverse fashion, so it's kind of hooked from the top here. It's like a stretchy pouch, and you put it over the top of everything. and the string goes down beneath, and you have the tie sides. So it's like a Y back almost. This is a elite level thonging. People like this one. That was kind of mid-priced, LA brand, California brand. This one, you can see it's untied. What it looks like untied. And they are not fast to tie. So this is like a no-name Amazon made in China one that I've had for a while. People tend to like how these ones had looked. I have a navy blue in this one also untied. All right, I'm back, getting distracted. Here is another one, slightly different style. It's not the full G string, it's like a bulge, taller pouch. This one's from CoverMail. Very stretchy, extremely thin material. The difference with this one, it has the wider back, like almost a Rio. The reality is it's gonna fall in. Things are gonna fall in place and it's kind of look like a thong anyways. So that's an option. That was kind of a, let's call it a low mid price. Okay, so I have a few others in my collection, I believe, and I'm going to show you this red one. It's very tied up, and this one has the pouch and it has the back that's on the string, but the way it's done is you can slide it, so you can kind of make it more of a, it's not a string, it's you can have it more of a straight back, or you can go wide with it to have more of like the Rio style. The thing with these things is when you tie them, it takes time to make sure that you have the ties on equal alignment. That makes sense? Because it looks silly if it's out of alignment. You can have the back pushed to one side, or the ties in different positions. So they take a lot of work to put on. Hey guys, I know many of you have just found my channel. You may be stumbling upon it right now. Maybe you've never seen a person talking about this stuff. Why is this guy talking about his swimsuits and underwear on YouTube? Well, it's a unique thing, it's a niche thing, but if you found yourself stumbling upon my videos, it would help out a lot if you hit that subscribe button on YouTube here. It doesn't cost anything. If you want to get notified when my next video is available, please do so. It helps this channel tremendously. I do get reports the majority of you who watch are not subscribed, so click that subscribe and enjoy the videos. Thanks again. So the thing is, with these tie sides, let's take a look. Noisy. So this one's very thin. This one is much more dense, has a double layer up front, and this one was probably $25 to $35 when I bought it. I've had it for a while. This one was probably less than 15. Higher quality. It is a different style, but there's more fabric in it. Okay. But thing is, this is like a no-name brand off of Amazon, but it's women's. So, like, what? You lost me. Why would you do that? Well, I don't know why this is, but why do men have to pay so much more for less? Like across underwear, especially the more exotic stuff, thongs, swimsuits. If you get into the exotic, the bikinis and thongs, why do men have to pay more? Like, unless it's super high-end designer stuff, I could argue even that's also the same. Like, all of our stuff is more expensive. This is basically exactly the same as this, if not, it is better in regards to materials. The only difference is that the pouch is not contoured as much. All right, so it's more of a flat front. It's going to be a smaller pouch, but if you upsize this, get a kind of a bigger one, and if you're fine with more of the flat front look, this is a way to save money, at least if you want to play around with the styles. So I mean, this is going to probably ultimately look better with the contoured pouch, but again, you know, you're already in a small suit. Do you want to be flaunting everything else underneath? This might hide things a little bit more, but you know, if you want to get into the style, don't have a lot of money. I mean, there's certainly the low-cost Asian brands off of Amazon, but consider this as well. I mean, there's a lot more options available, different colors. It's not a big deal to me. So what do you think? And you know, you kind of have to get the top too. So it came with the top. So what do you think, guys? Tie sides, are they for you? Are they too girly? I'm going to classify them as cool to have in the collection. Lots of fun. Can be difficult to put on and adjust, but lots of fun. Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts at the bottom of this video in the comments. Don't forget to check out the fan sites. There's a whole lot more content. I really can't show these being worn on YouTube. Check them out. A lot of fun stuff. If you have questions, I love answering questions. Thanks again.